Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. It really helps the channel out. Today I'm bringing you one of the most disturbing Reddit stories I've ever read. It was posted on r/nosleep 2 weeks ago and got deleted within 48 hours. The original title was, "I lived with a stranger for 2 years, and he was living inside my walls." If you're home alone right now, do yourself a favor and turn the lights off, lock your doors, put your headphones in, and get comfortable. Because this one actually got under my skin and stayed there. You ready? All right, let's dive in. My name is Alex. I'm 26 years old, and for 2 full years I rented this huge 90-year-old Victorian house in one of the oldest neighborhoods in Chicago. The rent was stupidly cheap, only $650 a month for 3 bedrooms, a giant kitchen, a backyard, and an attic that stretched the entire length of the second floor. No basement, which I thought was strange for such an old place, but the realtor told me the foundation had issues back in the 70s and they sealed it off permanently. The walls were incredibly thick, the kind of walls they don't build anymore, solid plaster and lath that could probably hide a whole room if you wanted. I moved in during the summer of 2022. I was working from home as a graphic designer, so I needed space and quiet. I painted the living room myself, set up my big desk in the master bedroom, and even had a small housewarming party with a couple of buddies. Everything felt perfect those first few months. But looking back now, the signs were there from the very beginning. I just refused to see them. Around the 3rd month, little things started disappearing from the fridge. A full half-gallon of milk would be gone in 2 days, even though I was the only one drinking it. A brand new loaf of bread I bought on Monday would have only 3 slices left by Wednesday. One time, an entire family-size pack of deli meat vanished overnight. I kept blaming myself. Maybe I was sleepwalking and stress-eating because of deadlines. Then my laundry started getting weird. Socks and underwear would go missing from the basket. Not all of them, just 1 or 2 every week. I even joked to my mom on the phone that the house was eating my clothes. By month 5, the noises started. At first, it was nothing serious, just the normal creaks and groans every old house makes. But these were different. Every single night between 2 and 3 a.m., I would hear soft footsteps directly above my bed in the attic. Not heavy stomping, but careful, deliberate steps, like someone wearing socks and trying not to make too much noise. The attic didn't even have proper stairs. You had to pull down this rickety ladder from the hallway ceiling. I never went up there because it was filthy and full of the previous owner's junk. I told myself it was just raccoons, or maybe the wood settling in the cold Chicago nights. But raccoons don't walk in perfect straight lines right over your pillow for 20 minutes straight. Then came the night of October 17th. The footsteps stopped dead center above my bed. 10 full seconds of silence, and then I heard it clear as day, a low, quiet chuckle. Just 2 or 3 seconds, but it was a man's laugh. I sat bolt upright, heart slamming against my ribs. I turned on every light in the house, grabbed my baseball bat, and searched every room. Nothing. The house went completely silent again, like it was mocking me. That was the night I bought the first security camera, a cheap 1080p Wi-Fi model with night vision and instant phone alerts. I mounted it in the corner of my bedroom, aimed straight at the big old metal vent in the middle of the ceiling. That vent was huge, the kind with a grate you could probably pop off with a screwdriver. The first few nights after installing it were quiet, no alerts. I started sleeping better. Then November 12th hit, 3:12 a.m. exactly. My phone lights up, Motion detected, bedroom cam. I open the app with shaky hands. Night vision is green. The grate on the ceiling vent is lifted just an inch, and slowly a single dirty, pale hand slides out, long yellow fingernails caked in black dust and cobwebs. The hand reaches down, almost gently, and adjusts the corner of my pillow, straightens it like it's making sure I'm comfortable while I sleep. Then it pulls back, the grate clicks shut, and the feed goes still. I didn't sleep for the next 3 days. I called the police the next morning. 2 officers showed up, searched the entire house top to bottom. They pulled down the attic ladder, climbed up with flashlights, checked every corner. They said the attic was empty except for old cardboard boxes and pink insulation. No footprints in the thick dust, no food wrappers, no sleeping bag, nothing. They even checked the vent. It was screwed in from the inside somehow. The cops told me the camera probably glitched, that I was stressed from work, and suggested I talk to a doctor. I felt like a crazy person, but deep down I knew what I saw was real. That same day I went to Home Depot, bought heavy plywood and screws, and boarded up the vent myself. I sealed every edge. 3 days of total silence followed. No footsteps, no alerts, nothing. On the 4th morning, I woke up, and there was a folded piece of yellow notebook paper under my pillow, handwritten in shaky capital letters. "Thank you for the new blanket. It was cold up here. Your friend." The blanket? I had ordered a brand new heavy comforter online just 2 days earlier. It arrived the day before, and I never told anyone about it. Never posted a picture, never mentioned it in any group chat. How the hell did he know? I packed a bag right then and decided I was breaking the lease. I started looking at new apartments downtown. But before I called the landlord, I remembered something the realtor had said when I first signed the papers. The old owner, Mr. Harlan, died of a heart attack in 2021, right in the living room. His only son, Daniel Harlan, was 28 years old and had been living there too. Daniel disappeared the exact week his father died. Police searched the house for days, brought cadaver dogs, checked the walls and attic, never found a body. The case went cold. Everyone assumed the kid ran away or killed himself somewhere else. I spent the next 2 days digging online, found old Chicago Tribune articles. Daniel was 6'1", very skinny, long dark hair, kind of a loner who rarely left the house. The house had been in the Harlan family for 3 generations. That's when the paranoia really started. I was literally walking out the front door with my suitcase when my phone buzzed again. Another motion alert. But I had the vent boarded up. How? I opened the footage. It was from the night before at 3:17 a.m. The camera shows me getting out of bed like I'm in a trance. I walk straight to the vent, use my bare hands to unscrew the plywood, even though I had used power tools, lift the grate, and a hand shoots out and grabs my wrist hard. It starts pulling me upward into the black hole of the attic. But the worst part, the part that still makes me sick to my stomach, the person on the camera wasn't me. Same height, same messy hair, same pajamas, but the smile on that face was completely wrong. Way too wide, too many teeth showing, like someone else was wearing my skin as a mask. I moved out the very next day, paid the huge lease break fee, and didn't even argue. Found a modern apartment downtown with thin ceilings and no attic at all. For the first 3 weeks, everything was peaceful. I finally started sleeping through the night.